Welcome back, everyone. The topic we're discussing today has drawn a lot of interest lately. It is related to Taylor Swift and some of her leaked private images. The problem is that these images generated a great deal of discussion and controversy for many reasons. What precisely transpired and why these pictures have generated such a stir may be on your mind. After watching this film through to the conclusion, you'll have a completely different outlook on the world. You won't want to miss this, I promise. What is happening with these pictures then? What initially makes them nasty or shocking? Are they genuinely scandalous, or are they merely another instance of the exaggeration that frequently occurs online? You will see why this is so important at the end of this discussion. Continue to observe. Don't you think Taylor Swift is one of the most famous people in the world? She is well known due to her music, public persona, and large fan base. Even while she receives praise for her abilities and accomplishments, fame has its drawbacks. One of such issues is persistent invasions of privacy. As you may already be aware, rumors, leaks, and unwelcome attention are common issues for many celebrities. However, a recent controversy surrounding Taylor Swift has spurred people to talk about more important topics, like body image and privacy. The previously described images are private and were not intended for general public viewing. These private photos were shared on social media and went popular online. However, the images were not the only source of disagreement. People's reactions to them also played a significant role. This is when the interesting part begins. Some people were uncomfortable with the way these pictures were. The emphasis on Taylor Swift's body eclipsed the reality that these were private photos. You see, a big problem is how the internet dominates people's personal lives. A person's right to privacy shouldn't be violated just because they are well known. The fact that people began making snap judgments on Taylor's attractiveness is far worse. Even though a lot of people started talking about these pictures, the way they were handled was the issue, not the pictures themselves. The discussion swiftly turned to her beauty, her figure, and her measurements rather than the breach of her privacy or the more complex questions of consent. It is problematic to consider and describe a person's physique in this manner. It highlights a larger problem in our society today, our perception of celebrities and our sense of entitlement to be fully informed about their lives. Like everyone else, Taylor Swift has a right to the privacy of her private moments. The disclosure of these photos not only violated her privacy, but also served as a reminder of how simple it is to breach boundaries when utilizing the internet. Let's take a moment to discuss how this incident demonstrates the extent people will go to in order to hastily develop judgments about others based only on look. Some decided to criticize Taylor's physical attributes, rather than her artistic achievements. The way society frequently rejects women based only on their appearance was the problem, not just the pictures. In this instance, the fact that it was about a well-known individual made it worse, even though we see it in the media on a daily basis. In actuality, body shaming involves more than just drawing attention to a person's shortcomings. It also involves the larger message it conveys. It's critical to keep in mind that public personalities, including celebrities, are people just like everyone else. They shouldn't be judged solely on the basis of their appearance, and their privacy should never be violated. A culture that devalues people, especially women, is fostered by making snap judgments about them based only on their appearance. The fact that this entire situation is a public manifestation of discrimination against women only serves to exacerbate the issue. In instance, celebrities are frequently expected to have a specific appearance. Their look is continuously examined, and any departure from the perfect picture is promptly criticized. Like many other women, Taylor Swift deals with this kind of pressure every day. The focus shifted from her accomplishment or talent to her body, and the internet used her pictures to push her to an absurd standard. Maybe you're wondering, what's important about this? What makes these pictures important to me? However, this is significant because it serves as a reminder of how readily our privacy may be infringed upon and how hastily people tend to pass judgment on others. Like Taylor's, anyone's private moments can be shared online. In the digital era, this problem affects more than simply superstars. However, let's discuss the broad picture here. In addition to hurting Taylor, these leaked images revealed a significant weakness in the way we interact with one another online. The individual in the picture not only suffers, but their relationships, job, and mental health may all be impacted when a private moment becomes a public spectacle. It's critical to understand that violating someone's privacy involves more than just making an impression. We are dealing with a culture that disregards personal space and boundaries. What are we to do then? Most importantly, we must begin to respect the right to privacy of everyone, whether they are well known or someone we know intimately. Even while it's simple to get drawn into the drama of leaked images or viral events, we must never forget that there is a real person behind the screen with genuine feelings. Second, we must begin to combat the widespread online culture of judgment and body shaming. Being more aware of how we interact with content on social media is the first step in changing the way we behave towards other people. The larger concerns raised by this tale may already be on your mind. The leaked images of Taylor Swift demonstrate the need for a far more in-depth discussion on body image, privacy, and respect for others. If there is one thing to take away from this, it is to be more cautious when communicating with people on the internet. Nobody should ever have to be concerned about the public learning about their personal affairs. Furthermore, nobody should ever believe that their appearance is the only factor that determines their worth. I appreciate you being there for me through it all. It is my sincere wish that this film has made you reconsider how we treat people on the internet. Please feel free to comment below with your thoughts on this situation and the associated issues. For more videos like this one,